And we are live here on the Summoners Report. It's Rift Dude here, and we are going to be testing some Sivir box. Pretty excited. Welcome to the chat. So basically, the whole idea of this deck is just like having a ton of really good turn one starts that let us kind of bridge into the mid game a little bit early. So we're on 3 Mobilize, 3 Dragon Soul Sage, and these cards are just going to let us ramp so that we can play our 5 drops like Rengar and our Carnivorous Snapvine early. And then we're just going to be able to keep our opponents off battlefields because we're just going to be playing 6 mites early, and then subsequently every turn after that. And then if we don't see the Rengar or the Carnivorous Snapvine, then we can always just accelerate in the Sivir as well. And then we have like a bunch of utility cards. So we have this Pack of Wonders, and that's why this like type of deck is called Pack Box. Essentially what we're going to be doing is we're going to be returning units that have When You Play Me abilities. So between Bewitching Sprite, Carnivorous Snapvine, and Rengar, we're going to be able to kind of abuse these 3 cards a lot with Pack of Wonders. And it's also one of our best turn 1 starters, in addition to the Mobilize and the Treasure Trove. We have Treasure Trove, Dragon Soul Sage, Pack of Wonders, and Mobilize, just being these really powerful turn 1 starters for us. So that should be pretty powerful. And then we also have our Star-Crossed, giving us another kind of bounce engine and mentality to it. So that's pretty powerful. And then we're also on 2 copies of Heedless Resurrection. This card is going to allow a lot of our units to dodge removal and then immediately replay like a second copy of them, or replay something simple like turning a Rengar into a Bewitching Sprite, or a Snapvine into a Rengar, or a Rengar into a Sivir Mercenary. The Heedless Resurrection is just going to let us dodge removal a lot. So let's see if we can find a best of 3. Found one immediately. Let's go. I'm not really sure where we should be starting. I'm going to start with Treasure Hoard just because it seems like we could probably bait them into going into it early. They're on Poppy at Aspirant's Climb, so chances are this is an Aurora deck. I do not foresee Aurora being a very winnable matchup pre-siding, but in games 2 and 3, we will have access to cards like Sneaky Deckhand. So I think we'll honestly mulligan the Heedless here. Okay, so this is a pretty okay start because we have the Pack of Wonders and a stacked deck. So we probably just start, get this Pack of Wonders online, and then pass it back to our opponent. They're going to play Forge of the Future. That's going to give them a recruit. So they're definitely on Aurora Poppy. This is not a great matchup for us, but we did draw the Treasure Trove. So this is going to be pretty nuts for us. So now we can play the Treasure Trove, use the pack to bounce this, which will channel a rune and draw us a card. So that's pretty good. And we drew a second one. That's not bad at all. I think the play here is probably to drop another Pack of Wonders. Just so that we can start spamming these treasure troves. I mean, I guess it doesn't matter what order we do it in. They already know we have the treasure trove, so we probably don't want to give away free information. We are missing our purple runes for this Sivir to come down fast, which I would much prefer in this matchup. But I feel like we're still in a good place. Go ahead and end this showdown. That recruit's going to take that, and they're going to drop this Poppy. That's what I like about the Aurora Poppy list. It feels like it actually has like a pretty solid early game with the Forge of the Future and the Poppy. Might be able to force whatever this hidden card is. Yeah, I think that's what we're gonna go for. So let's do this first. Bounce this, channel, draw. That's a pretty good top deck there, actually, because now we can save the Snapvine for the Poppy when they try to push it in. So let's go ahead and gust the recruit, force whatever this hidden card is. Yeah, we know it's the Hidden Blade, but we gotta at least force it so that they don't get the hold point. And then let's replay Trove. Play Pack. Pack bounce Trove. Channel draw. Third Trove is tough. I don't know if I want to replay the Troves here. I think I want to play this stacked deck and try to find a Rangar. Okay, so there's the Rangar. Let's go ahead and put that in our hand and recycle the other two. Now we got a pretty good cycle going. We got a lot of advantage off that Pack of Wonders. So hopefully now we can just start like popping off with these Snapvines in this Rangar. They hit a card, so they might not be on the Aurora list. They're paying the 1 to make the gold. We haven't seen any ramp cards either. This might be XP. This might be XP Poppy, and they're just on Forge to like maybe play stuff around it. That or they just kind of drew bad. That's also very possible. I think the lists still play the Hidden Blade to trigger Rift Herald more consistently. Oh, this is about to be disrespectful. So let's go ahead. I feel like we still have to check with Rangar. And then if they try to do any kind of like battle trick here, we'll just star-crossed. Okay, Keeper's Verdict. Yeah, let's star-crossed here. And then we'll bounce the Poppy. And then we gotta pay the deflect for that, yeah. That's fine. Now we get to put this back into our hand. That'll probably keep them off that battlefield for a while. So now this Bewitching Spirit's coming in. And then... honestly, they're going to 6 runes next turn, so I think we just keep the Bewitching Spirit so that we can score and try to get into this game. Triple Treasure Trove was kind of rough, but it might be really good for us in the late game. So yeah, let's go ahead and score here. Oh, we forgot to use Sivir too. Oh, we're so bad. We forgot to use Sivir when we recycled for the Rangar. Conquer, bam. Let's make this gold. Turn this to our hand. Replay it. Return this to our hand. Replay it. Play this Treasure Trove. Recycle this. Kill it. Draw 1. Channel 1. Trigger this. Make a gold. And then our hand's looking pretty spicy now. I feel like we're onto something here, chat. Like, this might actually be a pretty solid deck. Turn this to our hand. Replay it. Turn this to our hand. Replay it. Yeah, we let them score here. Vanguard Armory. Interesting. They're tapped out, so we just definitely drop this Rangar here, right? Or no, it's got ambush. Let's actually save it and let's Snapvine. Kill this Poppy. Oh, dang it. Totally just brain farted there. Sorry about that. That was probably really confusing for them. But we're going to make them discard more cards. Let's go ahead and send this over here. And then we'll bounce the spirit again. Replay it. And then I think we can just kind of pass on that. We might be able to stabilize out now. They're on something. They're definitely on Aurora's Poppy. They do play this Vanguard Armory, huh? Okay. I could see that being good. I just realized I don't have salvage in the side. Hey, welcome into the chat. Okay, so they're pushing this recruit over here. Wait, why did these come in? Oh, he played those last turn. He's got quite a few of these now. I would be worried if I didn't have Heedless. How do I want to do this? Let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Crack one of these. Accelerate in Sivir. Crack another one of those to do that. So now she's got +2 in ganking. So let's go send her in here. Send this into here. 5 of those there, so... Or no, that's only 4, so they can kill this Sivir. So let's Pack of Wonders, bounce the Spirit, replay the Spirit, and then bounce the Spirit, replay the Spirit, and now we'll force them to really have like a legitimate trade for our board. You know, I honestly don't know how I feel about the hard bargain in the deck in the main board, but it's pretty decent so far. Yeah, that's tough. Okay. Elder Dragon's pretty good here, but I don't think we're too worried about it yet. It's enough damage to kill. That's tough. Alright, pretty good. They go here. Man, this is tough. I don't know if we're going to be able to come back with that Elder Dragon there. We do have Rebuke, so that could be interesting. I think... Dang, this Elder Dragon might have won them this game. Realize not having salvage in the side is going to be tough too. Or not salvage, sabotage. Oh no, I do have sabotage in there. We're good. So I do have Snapvine in the discard. That's nothing because of this Elder Dragon. We have Rebuke, but we can't let them hold. This game's probably washed. This is probably not an ideal matchup for us. And then... do we drop this here? Or is there actually some funny mojo we can do here? Because we could play the Rengar to our base and then potentially Heedless it next turn, but honestly, I don't think we can keep them from scoring twice, so we're just going to go to the next game. All right, so these got to come in for sure. This has to come in. Punch First can go to a 2 of. Heedless Resurrection kind of felt bad, not gonna lie. Everything else felt fine, though. I love this Poppy list that people are playing. I think it's really good. Yeah, it's nasty, Griff. Like, I'm saying, it's really good. Okay, okay. This is pretty solid hand. We have the stack deck, the Rangar, and the challenge. And we started with Dragon Soul Sage. I think we're gonna drop this dude this turn, and then next turn probably mobilize and... Okay, so we have Bewitching Sprite. Okay, yeah, this is actually good because we can mobilize, and then we can drop this Bewitching Sprite. They put in their salvages for us. There's their Catalyst. So their Aurora's definitely on top. We can't put anything alone, unfortunately. Because now they're in Aurora range. So let's... Oh, we hit Sabotage off the top. That's really good. Let's hit this stack deck first and see if we hit another one. Okay, we didn't. We did get this. This card almost does nothing in this matchup, but like we might just grab it just to have another unit. Oh, snap. Well, they saw that. Recycle. Let's hit this. Make a gold. Okay, yeah, that's gotta go. Bye, Aurora. Oh, that was so good for us. They could top deck another Aurora, so I don't know if it's worth being greedy there. So what I think we're gonna do is we're just going to score both of these, and then we'll have access to Rangar for when they try to double target if they do draw another Aurora. But at least we know now that they can't just play the hard casted Elder Dragon here. Okay, there's a Forge. They get their Recruit. I like this Aurora list a lot. I think it might even be one of the better ones. How do I want to do this? Okay, so I think we'll trigger this and move back the Bewitching Sprite. And then I think the smart move is probably to pull this Dragon Soul Sage back as well. And then let's go Pack of Wonders, bounce Sprite, replay Sprite. And then we'll just pass to them there. Oh, yeah, he's right. My bad, my bad. Commentating's messing up my gameplay. So they're gonna push this 5 might up, which like yeah, this just dies now, but that's fine. We kind of got our value out of it. They're gonna catch up on points to us. I like that they get the Forge of the Future because it makes the deck feel like it's not super behind on points all the time. And then like Confront plus Vanguard Armory is so good. I love this version of Poppy. Oh, the sacrifice here is tough. Sacrifice just to try and get there, I guess. They're at max. Oh, that armory is crazy. 3, 6, 11. Making sure that they did it right. Hmm. Well, it's definitely this. I wonder if they're on Imperial Decree as well. And then we'll score here. Ooh, Keeper's Verdict, huh? That's tough. So how do I do this? Let's go recycle it. I don't want it on top, actually, believe it or not. I think it's done its thing. Actually, nah. Let's go. How do I put this on top? Oh, we hold shift. Okay. Well, now they know it's on top. We have challenge too, so this feels fine, I feel like. I mean, if they top deck the Elder Dragon, it is what it is, right? Or do we bounce it for the Pack of Wonders? Yeah, let's just bounce it with Pack of Wonders so it doesn't just die to Elder Dragon. Yes, we can do it with Garen. It's not as good, though, I would say. Now we get to conquer on their turn, hold the 7. It's pretty good. Oh, they're foolish. They're so foolish. We get to move this back and win. Oh, they're looking for it. They're looking for the out. They're looking for the hidden blade. Oh, Keeper's Verdict. Oh, man. That's tough. Dude. It didn't matter if we play the spirit before, because they just played the sacrifice in response. This definitely has to just go on top now. But it doesn't matter. Because we can just accelerate in Sivir. Yeah, we got there. Let's go. GG2. I think we just keep it as is. Honestly, no. Gust comes out for sure. Gust comes out. Flash comes in. Guess Abandon is good in this matchup. Is Abandon and Hard Bargain better? It's probably Hard Bargain's probably ass in this matchup because it felt like that they were ramped at all times. But Abandon might be a good one of in this matchup. Rebuke honestly just feels pretty meh. Maybe this is where we're at. This might be where we're at. Thank you, Griff. Shift hover deck. Okay, so Abandon, Flash, Rangar, Snapvine. We definitely have to put the Snapvine back. I don't think we need it. I think we put Flash back too. We try to find the sneaky deckhand. If we see sneaky, I think we'll probably win this game. We didn't see sneaky last time and we still won, but I think it's just because our opponent got so punished by the spirit that it didn't matter. Dragon Soul Sage is really good here. Let's go Trove though. And then we'll recycle, kill, channel, draw, make a gold. Yeah, this feels a lot better. Oh, maybe we should have just kept the Abandon up for the Catalyst. That probably would have been good too. 5, recycle gold, accelerate Sivir in. And we won't play it to Emperor's Dais, we'll just play it here. What? Why? Why? It's 5 and 2 per. Oh, right. He's so right. I'm tripping. This is my first time playing the deck. I'm so bad. So washed. Let's pop this mobilize. There's our missing purple. Do we keep the mana up for abandon here? Yeah, we have to, I think. We might side our Dragon Soul Sages and mobilizes out game 2. That might be real. There's a Vanguard Armory. Card's so good. Alright, so we're at 8. We can accelerate in this Sivir and then bounce it and leave a Sand Soldier. So let's do that. And then tap this and get a gold. Now this kind of forces them to commit to this battlefield, and it keeps Abandon up. Yeah, that's fine. They're in Aurora range. This is the first time they've gotten to resolve Aurora. Means they probably win now. Okay, there's a Rift Herald. I'd rather it be that than Elder Dragon here. Rift Herald coming to here. So they're at 8 there. We're at 2. They're at 1. Currently winning that exchange. But they're going to just come over. But then we just play Rengar and delete all the tokens. And then bounce it back. Yeah, this makes sense. Okay, so I think what we're going to do is we're just going to pass here. Can't play what, where? Oh. Because he has the Rockfall path. Yeah. Another Vanguard Armory. This game is probably washed. This feels like I said, within the first 30 seconds, I said it felt like a pretty unwinnable matchup, but I mean, at least we're burning their Harness Dragons. We'll at least get our gold for that. We can't play the Rengar at this one. Bam. Bounce. Make a recruit. Man, this is kind of rough. I wonder how I should do this. Oh, it's not a recruit. It's a Sand Soldier. So they're definitely only losing 2 recruits, which they don't care because they have the Infinite Recruit Factory going right now. Huh. We have Abandon. We have Flash. I don't think there's anything that gets us out of this. I think our opponent's probably going to run away with it. But we can at least be a man and try to treasure trove our way to victory. Pack of Wonders is okay here, I guess, but it doesn't really do much. Probably just keep it open for random spell I don't want to see. Vanguard Armory. Hell of a card. Bobby Bream. Oh, that's so toxic. They're totally going to do it. Oh, no, they're not. Okay. All right, we need to draw Punch first here. Punch first solves the left battlefield. Maybe. Keeper's Verdict. It's got to be Elder Dragon, right? Another Hardest. Let's go. All right. I don't think that's going to do it for us. But we can play this Sivir. Make another gold. Swing it in here. Goonies never say die. Let's get this Bewitching Spirit going. And then, do we Pack of Wonders? Probably. Let's Pack of Wonders. Pack our Sivir back up. And for the heck of it, drop a Dragon Soul Sage to this back mat. They're at 6, and Aurora's for sure getting a little silly. And this whole line of recruits is also silly. Again, I don't think we can win this. Downwell. I guess we could play Downwell. Downwell in the side. Yeah, I don't think there's anything that gets us out of a billion recruits. Yeah, unfortunately, not. But what a game. Good work, Bobby Bream, with that really good, really cool recruit deck. Recruit Aurora. What an awesome deck. Hopefully they hop in. That would be sick. All right, so there's a couple of things I want to work here. The deck feels great. It still felt fine into what is probably its worst matchup. But I think maybe we need to play some gear removal. And probably Unyielding Spirit as well over Abandoned. Let's go Unyielding Spirit. So probably throwing this in the side. All in all, great deck. Yeah, I like his list a lot too, Griff. It's pretty good. I mean, I've been enjoying the Poppy Aurora lists. They're really cool. Switch this over to the side. Ah, here we go. GG's, Bobby. It was good games. For sure. We like that list, dude. That deck is cracked, man. Dig it. Yeah, we're just getting some testing in. Just testing all kinds of stuff, having fun. All right, so let's start with the recital. We got Star Spring. We roll a 17. That's good. We'll take first. All right, we started with one of our starters. See, 12 starters. We're always going to start with one. And we have Bewitching Sprite and Pack of Wonders, which is just criminal. Criminal activity, I say. Get this pack down. Pass it back to our opponent. Love Pack Box. I can't take the credit for Pack Box as an idea, though. Griff on the channel, Griffin, he's really good with this deck. He's gotten a lot of success at Summoner Skirmishes and bubbled at the PPG, so he did really good with that. So we make them discard one. They're on Jax with Scuttle Crab. Love the Scuttle Crab. Big fan of the crab. Let's Pack of Wonders back the Bewitching Sprite. And then next turn we can make them discard 2 cards. They're tapping 4. This is probably a Aphelios, right? Oh no, it's Bone Shiver. Okay, they did that weird. But let's bam. Nice. We hit a counterspell too. Oh, they're not going to be happy. They're going to get a couple points on us, but man, this is going to be tough for them. Because now this is going to come down. We're going to hit them with it again. Put them to 1 card on turn 3. With that. That's tough. They do get to drop their Jax this turn. That's honestly fine. Challenge. Okay, that's fine. I think that card might have tilted our opponent. Accelerate in. Our girl. Push it in here. Let's see what we want to do here. I think we go... Yeah, we drop the Dragon Soul, and then we Pack of Wonders back the Sivir. And we pass it back to them. Stellacorn Herder coming down. Coming in hot. Let's see here. Accelerate in the Sivir again. Send these both in. Pass focus. Probably should have played them mobilize first, but 7-7. There's the punch first that we knew they had. Okay. That's tough. Probably should have just... Oh, we should have played the Bewitching Sprite. What a misplay. Oh, that was such a misplay, chat. Oh, man. We should have played the Bewitching Sprite first. Oh. Let's go to the next game. That was a misplay. That was such a misplay. Oh my gosh, we should have played the Bewitching Sprite first. Oh, we would have stabilized. Oh well. Alright, we're against Jax. I think our deck should be fine into this matchup. I think I totally whiffed that. Yeah, I know. I know, Griffin. I was supposed to sprite first. I hate not having physical cards in my hand when I play card games. There's something here though, Griff. Like I feel like I'm missing something, but so far the list feels like it's right there on being figured out. Oh, we opened Pack of Wonders again. Let's do the thing. There's a first mate. They started with first mate. And then I think I'm going to keep the Gust. No, we just Pack of Wonders this back now. Definitely going to grab this. Okay, we have Heedless and double Snapvine, so I feel like we're about to do something crazy here. Do we play Sivir or Snapvine here? I feel like I play the Snapvine. Yeah, it's definitely Snapvine, right? By Sivir, I get to score. And then potentially just keep the Sivir in play. Yeah, that might be real. I think that's what we do, because then it plays around Punch first in a way, too. And it keeps him from holding. I think this is the better play. Conquer score. And then next turn, we'll still be able to drop that Snapvine. Let's see if we can eat a counter spell here. Yeah. Yeah. Love doing that. Mobilize here. We definitely just make them discard too, right? Yeah, they don't have punch first. I figured they didn't. Because otherwise I don't think they play the first mate there. Yeah, well. I think Snapvine's about to go crazy here now. I'm not trying to do what he thinks. And now this is at 6 might. Another first mate. That's not what I was trying to do. I was trying to get the Sivir back so I could accelerate it in. Man, they have so much can advantage now. This Bewitching Sprite just doesn't matter. Now we just have to hope that's enough. Challenge cooks us, but... Punch first, too. We're just gonna have to leave that one. GG's. The deck's like almost there. It's missing something. It's missing something for this mid game. What's it missing? What do you think, Griff? Could be this Nidalee. Bouncer with the Pack of Wonders. Didn't like the Heedless Resurrection either. This is slowly becoming mono orange Sivir. Yeah, it might be Nidalee. Nidalee will also give our deck even more draw power too. So we just need 2 cards. I think it's probably putting Gust up 1 in the side, or up 1 in the main. Because Gust felt like it would have been insane. Put that there, and then I think I'm gonna throw in a Mind Splitter for the top end. Purple Kha'Zix, huh? Just for the 2 power? I don't know if that's worth it. Part of me wants to just maybe main deck Sneakies. This start was nuts though. I really enjoyed this. This was putting in work. Ka comes in at 6. What do you mean? Oh, because it ambushes. Yeah. Okay, maybe we're just going for Sivir ambush cards. And then we can still drop our 5 drops on curve. Okay. Definitely have to go up in purple runes, though. I felt so starved of purple. Maybe we cut this. That might be a gimmick, and maybe we go up to like full Kazakhs, and Italy so that we can kind of stack that. And one problem that I noticed we were having was we weren't able to like get past wide boards. So maybe stare down is the card our deck needs, because like we can stare down and then just push them off of a battlefield, and then that lets us bounce our unit back. So maybe that's what the deck needs. And then we can go ahead and just cut the sneakies back to the side for when we're going second. And then put a Mind Splitter in the side, or do you think we should main one Mind Splitter? Ooh, you know what might be good then is the spider. This guy, the arachnid horror. This might be good with this version of Sivir, actually. Yeah, I think stare down's huge, dude, because like also arachnid horror with Nidalee or Kha'Zix could be insane. Like that actually could be nuts. I don't know if we need 3 stare down. I think 2 is fine. And then is there anything that spends XP that we want? I mean, honestly, why not just play this with Kha'Zix at that point then? I guess you wouldn't want to play Snapbind in a deck in a Kha'Zix deck because of Sivir. But we have like no payout for the XP that we get. Yeah, we have like no payout for the XP because we don't play the buff. But we have gold. Maybe that's why it's good. Maybe it's just because we get to make gold and that keeps us on curve. Let's try it. Hey, yo. Is the deck wrong? The deck illegal? Oh, it is. The deck's illegal. Let's drop this to a 2-of then. Yeah, just ignoring the XP might just be legit. And then just getting gold from Sivir. It's basically how, like, they wanted us to play Vex, but all of China's playing Aurelia right now. Did we just keep this? Chat, did we keep this? I'll mull one just to see. Yo, this hand's cracked. This hand is cracked, chat. This is dangerous. That was insane. Channel 1, draw 1. Yo, this is looking a lot better. Okay. Playing against Diana, which is one of the best decks in the format. Oh, I played against Axel before. Hell yeah. Go into Abandoned Hall. Makes everything thick. Play their Diana. Pass to us. Um, drop this Rengar here. Conquer and score. Then I'm thinking we just bounce this Rengar to keep it safe. Yeah, let's bounce this Rengar to keep it safe. Replay Trove. Recycle, kill Trove. Channel, draw, make a gold. Pass to our opponent. We won't be able to go to that, but watch this. This is about the. I think this might actually tilt our opponent. Because this would tilt me. They're gonna stack deck. Sure. Stupefy. Four to four. Flashing away. So now they're gonna try to ride the wind over here. Then we get to conquer, score that, and then bounce the Rengar back. Yeah, I tapped it and made. No, I spent the gold. I spent the gold. The Sivir. I spent it on the Rengar earlier in the turn. There's a Tide Turner. That's good news for us. Um, make a gold. Accelerate in Sivir. Push her. What battlefield do we want her to go to? I guess we'll push her to Recital. Conquer. And then we'll just hold up. Do we pack a Wonders her back? I don't think I do. That's tough. Oh, yeah, 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 you're right. That turn. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Makes sense. 5 gold. I don't believe we want to conquer there. I don't think we want to pack of wonders these back. So we're at 10 there. Our opponent literally needs a battle trick. But honestly, we have another Rengar. We might just out advantage kill them. Alright, so these are both getting -2. So this goes to 4 and this goes to 2, and these both die. Oh, that's a little tough. Yep. Star-crossed. Targeting Watcher and Rengar. Okay. Hopefully they don't play the Thousand Tail. Moonfall is such a good card. I love Diana. I think she's so good in this new set. Definitely have more battle tricks. Another Moonfall just kind of eats us. Oh no, Moonfall doesn't even get them out of this because they only have 2 up. Smokescreen doesn't get them out of this either. Double Rengar actually wins this for us. Bellows Breath. Okay, so they repeat it. He does 2 damage to each. So we still kill your thing. Oh, it goes to 8. That's why we trade. Okay, yeah. That makes sense. If they have another Thousand Tail, then we just... Oh, okay, Actually? Oh, Curse Sark is tough. Next turn, they'll be able to replay the dude. That's not good. They have Raven Bloom here too. Oh, and Traveling Merchant, that's so bad for us. Huh. That's not good. Stare Down has been in my hand this whole time. This card might be bad. I might just go back to 3 Sivir. Yeah, they're not going to do the bad thing. I've played against Axel before. Might just go to main deck on the Sabotage. Might go back to 3 Sivir, though. It was in the original list I sent to the chat earlier. I think it's the Eclipse. Tide Turner, Gust, the Siren, and Stupefy. What's left in their hand. Oh man, the Siren's tough for this matchup. That's not bueno. Um, oh, this deck is so good. Hmm. I'm gonna try something here. Hmm. ate another eclipse like that. I think Diana is like your deck, bro. Like this is everything you like to do in this game, dude. All right, we have a billion runes. Let's drop the kitty here. Trigger Ravenbloom. I can't believe that resolved. Then let's not lose to Thousand Tails there. Why would I be happy that you're not on purple? It's what you're good at. I love my team being on stuff that they're good at. All right. About to do something crazy. Gonna get a good conquer here for us. Conquer score. Make a gold. Let's go. Trove, pack, bounce trove. Draw one, channel one. We have double punch first and challenge. And then next turn, we just start hand ripping the hell out of them if we don't have to confront anything. Or do we bounce the Sivir and keep her safe? Yeah, actually, I think we do that. We bounce the Sivir. And then let's auto pay and drop this little dude. And then next turn, we'll be able to resolve it twice. Be able to resolve it twice and play a Rangar if we need to. There's a Hui. Okay, that Hui's gotta go. Because Hui is ridiculous. That card is so good. Ooh, Ride the Wind? Okay. That's actually tough. Um... So now he gets to draw and then discard one. Wow, the siren with Hui is kind of nuts. That's some really cool interaction there. All right, so they're at 6. We're in the danger zone. Uh Flash. Yeah, actually. Now I gotta think of how we deal with this Hui and the inevitable Thousand Tail Watcher. What? Did it just reset? I'll take a Stupefy. So we can actually deal with a Watcher now because this is here. So I don't think we play anything there. I think we just had to pass. I think the gold from when we recycled challenge. So Ravenbloom, Curse Sark. This card seems really good in this deck. I like Axel's list. It's really good. The Curse Sark and everything. We're holding to 6. To replay their Diana. Yeah, I really like Curse Sark in Diana. Curse Sark might be a stonk right now, y'all. Okay, so we hold. Honestly, I think I just have to pass on this Bewitching Sprite. No, because if they do that, they can hold. Hold on. Hold on. I had to think. There's lag going on right now. I think I'm okay with this. Kazakhs. If we win this game, it's gonna be because of Kazakhs. They're digging for that Watcher. If they find Watcher with just 8 mana, we're gonna cook them. Because next turn, we're just gonna drop Arachnid on the Diana and go for game. It has to be Dog, and Dog doesn't even get them out. I think we might have checkmated here. I think the only card that really gets them out is, like, Moonfall. Even then, that's not... It would have to be, like, Moonfall and, like, absurd amount of other card. Because they've already done 2 Stupefy. We've put 2 Eclipses to the back. We've put 2 Gusts to the back. I think no matter how we slice it, we're good. So we hold the 7. Drop the Arachnid. They play Moonfall. Okay, but doesn't this still just... Is this at 1? Or no, this is at 0 now. Right? Because this isn't to a minimum of 1. That's 0 to their 4. And then they stun. Oh, they have to dig for answer, and we have second punch first. Another existential dread. Are we serious? That's insane. 2 existential dreads, 2 Gus. Is that 3 Gus? 3 Gus, double flash. Ah, this stuff just doesn't happen. Then that wins us the game because we Gust it back. Yeah, it doesn't matter if they're stunned if there's no showdown. If there's no combat, then I still just conquer. Now we put this and this in. Rebuke felt bad in this matchup. What else felt bad? Snapvine felt okay. Grove was insane, but I don't know if we need that many starters. Hard bargain's alright in this matchup. No, they always have mana. And then Kha'Zix is off curve, so I think that's what we do. Alright, so our mulligans, our hand is pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. I think we just keep this. We might not keep this just because maybe this is our start. Yeah, let's do this. Okay, this is insane. This hand is madness, actually. I love this card. This card is so good. That was such a good game. I'm probably going to clip that game for YouTube Shorts. I really like this Cursed Sarcophagus Diana list. This stuff is gas, dude. Dude, this Snapvine's going to come down and it's going to hurt. Okay, I think the not greedy thing to do is to just drop this Snapvine, fight this Diana. No! Oh, that's so tough. Man, do we just kill this Diana now? No, I think we can let them score a couple points. Oh, Eclipse is such a good card. I love Eclipse. Oh, that's so bad. 4, 7, 9. Okay, so we can double punch first here. But let's pay 1. Gust. Feels good. Not gonna lie. Feels good. Feels good. Even when you're behind, that feels good. Alright, they're just gonna drop that there. I think they're just gonna try and hold this battlefield from us. But, this might be good here. Oh, wrong thing. Now let's toss the 7 might into here. Or do we... Actually, yeah, let's toss it over 7 might, and then this dies. Yeah, let's toss it over here. There's their stack deck. My prediction is they're going to try to ride the wind if they find it. Moonfall. This goes to 5, which trades with that. This already has 4 damage on it. I think we just have to let this happen. Yeah, I think we just let that happen. I don't want to show them that we have the Nidalee yet. Because they definitely just choose the Nidalee to die there. I'll take that trade all day, though. I think I'm going to drop this treasure trove. Kill this. Draw one, channel one. What a top deck. This Spirit's putting in so much work. Look at the Spirit go! Love that. Oh, man. Everything's looking up right now. Conquer score there. Let's drop this back here. Then let's play around that that inevitable Thousand Tail Watcher. I don't think they can regain any advantage here. I think this is like Diana's weakness, is if you take them off their advantage, they just really can't do much. Gold Sark is like really the only thing. Curse Sark, Gold Sark. Curse Sark is really like the only card we're worried about, right? So I think we can just drop this Mind Splitter. Oh, shit. Gotta build a big base back here. Oh, excuse me. That's the alarm to stop streaming. No, we held. That's not true. There's stacked deck. I mean, this is good. These are all good things for us. Oh man, that purple Diana ain't enough. We're gonna hold the 4. They do get a free draw off this merchant though. But they left it in hand for us just to steal. I think we're gonna move the Sand Soldier back. Replay our Spirit. I think we get rid of any hope they have, kill this Diana. Oh, it's big. Oh, okay. Yeah, I didn't realize he wasn't tracking it. I should be keeping track of stuff like that, though. I guess we just push this Sivir up here. And then just pass it back to them. We have this Nidalee we've been holding all game. I don't really know what gets them out of this, except for them attempting to Watcher here. But, like, Watcher, low-key, is going to cook them if they play it. Because Nidalee's just going to come down, and then it's done. Oh, they scooped. They just left. Oh, man. We didn't get to tell them they were live. We had such a good game, Axel. Man. I know that sprite is tilting. Alright, so we've worked the list a little bit better. These cards are all pretty good, honestly. This battlefield hasn't felt like it's that great, but because we never like leave a unit there. So I think that's got to go, and Stare Down has to go. Stare Down just, I don't think it's as good as we want it to be. Let's see here. We go to third challenge. First Mate could be a card I consider. I considered On the Hunt. Considered Primal Strength. Primal Strength might actually be the truth. A lot of big stuff in this format we need to clear. Switcheroo's another card I considered. You know what? I think it's considering this card as well. Maybe we'll main this as a 1 or 2 of. And just stop them from interacting with our Rangars and stuff. I think we gotta cut Rebuke. I don't think it's good in this deck. I think maybe we main 2 Repulse, and then that'll give us like a tech choice into stuff like that. Yeah, let's try that. And then... could be Star Spring. I've actually heavily considered Altar of the Brood. That's actually been like a legitimate consideration for this list. Nirana is bad. This deck. It's probably Ripper's Bay, though. Let's do Ripper's Bay. I think this is probably significantly better now. That's why I like playing on stream, because then I'm super critical of myself in playtesting. All right, so we have Ripper's Bay, Emperor's Dice, and Treasure Hoard. Let's see how this Ripper Bay feels. Ooh, we're going against Kazakhs. All right, we'll go first. Opened pretty good. Let's just keep this as is. I hope we open with a purple rune so that we can treasure trove. Well, we didn't. Let's get this Bewitching Sprite down. Then let's stack deck like that. And then crack the trove, draw channel, make a treasure, or gold. Play too many card games. All right, so now we have this Bewitching Sprite out. Pass it back to them. We're always in danger of them having Rengar. So I'm pretty sure our next turn is Sivir. Ideally, we get to use the spirit to kill Treasure Hunter, but they're going to be able to... They didn't play a unit here, which makes me think it's almost for sure 1,000,000% Rengar. But Rengar just dies to Sivir. So... And then if we eat their punch first, we get to eat theirs with ours. So that'll be good. Because now they realize that they can't just play their Rengar or their Kazakhs here. If they do play Kazakhs, we just kind of eat them. Or we eat their power, one or the other. Yep, here's the Kazakhs. That's how people like to do it, I guess. And then... I think we just pass there, because I don't... If they have Rengar, I don't want them to just drop it and then we lose for no reason. If they win a combat, they get XP, and then they can start buffing and readying stuff. They already have 2 XP, which means... they can just move the Rengar back. I think we push this up. Because if they have punch first Rengar, then okay, they spent three power and then we're on the same tempo again. Yeah, okay, that's really good for us. Okay, so we go to 2. Let's stack deck. Managed to rip another card out of their hand. There's Mr. Root. Do you think they're gonna accelerate him? Fucking love Mr. Root. Mr. Root's that boy, dude. Look at him. He's just rooting. Really hope I hit this pack of wonders off the top. I think we take that. If they drop Rengar, we cook them. We cook them with punch first if they play Rengar here. Another Kha'Zix. Second Kha'Zix. Alright, how do we want to do this, chat? I think I'm going to star-crossed. That's so good, chat. Oh, man. And now the Sprite's going to come down again and make him discard again. The deck is just so good. If we see Pack of Wonders, I think we'll just pack them up, you know? Yeah, Mr. Root's buffed. We love a buff Root. I guess we start with this. I mean, technically, I feel like we're supposed to wait till after we stack deck, but I think, like, best in slot is this right here. Let me just keep the mana open so that we can play this hunt. But we're going to push this up to here. Go to 6. And then we have Kha'Zix and Conquer. And we can push the Bewitching Sprite back. There's the Rengar. I see your Rengar. And I raise you... Challenge. Oh, I think that just wins us the game. Yep, and that puts us to 8. Well, our orange-purple deck can beat Kha'Zix. Alright, going second against Kha'Zix. This has definitely got to come in. Sabotage has got to eat that Sig spell. Repulse can come out. And... probably... Italy feels good. Hard Bargain feels good to cut. Then we can probably cut Gus to 2. Oh, actually, did we cut Gus to 2? We cut Gus to 1. I think we cut this Arachnid Horror. And then let's go Emperor's Dice. Alright, this is like textbook hand of what we want to see. Reset this playlist. This is the longest stream to date on the Summoners Report. They start off with Stack Deck, which is really good for us. That means we're starting off pretty strong. That means they can't Rengar, so we're playing Sneaky Deckhand to Windswept Highlock. We're probably going to be able to hold, so we're probably going to get 3 points off this Sneaky. I think our overall record right now, we've taken both of our losses to game 3. So I think we have a good overall record. But I think we've lost 2 matches and won 2 matches. Our opponent's probably looking at a pretty bad hand. Sneaky deckhand, putting in some work for us, baby. That's pretty good. Found one of our ambushers. We have a snap vine. Guess let's challenge. Keep them off of scoring for as long as possible. And we got the win! We got the scoop. Oh man, this list is tilting people. Honestly, I wish we could find our boy again and get another game in, but that's going to be my last game on the stream today. I think we'll be back. I think we'll test this deck again tomorrow and see how it does. I feel like you can fit this package into Kha'Zix pretty comfortably. So thank you guys so much for watching, and this is Rift Dude hopping off.